want to guard the paint. And
when you have that sort of focus like Hibbert, that kind of confidence on display on a nightly basis, Greg, you are a game changer, and he does change games every night.
You know, and we saw his skill set and execution develop very rapidly over the course of just a couple years. He worked extremely hard to become the force he is on the interior in this game.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
So on the floor for the Lakers to start this second quarter, Cobe and Randall, the forward duo. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell, and it's Hibbert in at the 5 spot. Smith, no luck.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Irving, good.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And, Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition. And a lot of teams are looking for coaches that embrace analytics and look at data-driven approaches. Coach Scott is not one of those guys. He's an old-school coach who goes with his own perception.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Bryant. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. No good off the front iron.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
And former coach of the year, Byron Scott, now with the Lakers. And as you said, Greg, he's not an analytics guy. And Clark, I think he's a guy that the eye test for him is huge.
Yeah, he feels a lot. Terrific communicator and storyteller. Great experience as a player and as a champion. And I think that all is evident in his coaching style. Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further. And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Hibbert, that's in, coming off an assist by Cobe. That's 7 points for Roy Hibbert.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down. And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
And it's Thompson with the jam. Kyrie Irving, an explosive scorer. We all know that. His rate of assists continually dropping over his NBA career. And Greg, does he need to be more of a pure point guard?
You know, he does have the advantage of playing with LeBron James, one of the best playmakers in the league. It's a good fit, I think.
Man, he got fancy with that one, didn't he?
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
I tell you what, I like that, though, guys. Some coaches might not want you to make a play like that, but I tell you what, when you got the skills like that, I say go for it.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Here's Smith. Back to Irving. Thompson dishes to Love. Good on the three-point shot. And now a 3-point Cavalier lead. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming.
Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
Irving with a clean look. The second chance effort. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
What a game for LeBron. 10 points and 5 blocks. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's really hard to put in words just what he's doing out on the floor.
And Cleveland making a change here. Mozgov's checked in.
Well, LeBron James long considered the greatest player in the league. He's got some competition now, though. Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis, Steph Curry, James Harden, all playing well last year. But for my money, there's no better player in the league than King James.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting the ball in the paint like this. How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
No good trying to beat the buzzer. And the first half comes to a close.
Kevin, thank you, Roy.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half to be sure. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. Some great work in the second quarter as they fought hard and were able to make up the difference and then. And that's it for halftime as the second half is just about.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
How about the magic touch he had on display there in that first half in terms of finding his teammates? Just a plethora of assists.
Plethora, you're going deep into that dictionary of yours, man. It's not a common occurrence with this guy, though. Typically, he's more of a finisher, but that's not been the case in this one.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court for Cleveland, Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. Down low, it's Love and Mozgov. And it's LeBron in at the 3 slot.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
I tell you what, I used to love to go up and jam like that. Nice bucket there. I mean, they are playing really, really smart basketball.
IQ basketball, smartphone basketball, whatever you want to call it. Even though the lead's not that large, they're still in charge right now. Boy, a rough start to the second half. 5 straight clunkers.
Smith kicks to James. Irving attacking. Good, and the assist goes to James. LeBron's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
They get it again. Out to Cobe. He dishes it to Hibbert. Mozgov with the block. Smith left side. Back to Irving. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Puts up a 3. And again, LeBron missing.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Well, we know the Mozgov started last season with the Nuggets and then was traded to Cleveland midway through the season.
And what an impact he made on the Cleveland Cavaliers, particularly at the defensive end. His size and his activity really helped the Cavs become outstanding at the defensive end.
And Love with the basket on the assist by Irving. Love's got 5 points so far.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch. And credit to the Cavs for going out and getting Mozgov. I mean, they paid a hefty price giving up the 2 first-rounders. But thus far, he's proved to be worth it.
He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
And here's Bryant for 3. Cannot hit. Great D that time from Irving.
Boy, I tell you what, the complexion of this game would be completely different if he'd shot the ball anything like he's capable of.
And the Mozgov trade, guys, for the Cavs, I think can be viewed as their big turning point in the season. He completely changed the defense of their team. He was that missing piece of the puzzle.
LeBron passes to Love. James dishes to Mozgov. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And Los Angeles with some changes. Larry Nance is checked in for Julius Randle. Young is subbed in for Clarkson. Russell against Irving. Pulls up. High post. No good. And it's the Lakers the other way.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You've got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time. Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
To the inside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Well, when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this. For his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
And guys, you know, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Lakers trail by 14. The 3 from Bryant. It's rebounded by Cleveland. LeBron's got 3 rebounds now in this one.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Russell kicks to Young. Los Angeles with another miss.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's James. Oh! Just floating to the rim on that slam.
Boy, when he gets up and stays up.
Man, you could clock his hang time with an hourglass.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Lakers have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And they've made progress in that department from last season going into this one, guys. I mean, the numbers have improved.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Bryant drives in. Off target at the rim.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best.
Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Irving. And on the court for the Lakers to start the 4th. Nick Young and Kobe Bryant filling out the wings. Larry Nance out there with Roy Hibbert, and it's Russell in at the point guard. Mozgov with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Love dishes to LeBron. And they double up James. Poked away. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. And a moment here to take a look at the score.